Hello and welcome to another Nihongo Gamer video. Today we're going to be unboxing Xenoblade Chronicles 3D. This is the first new Nintendo 3DS game in the world. We haven't had a new Nintendo 3DS game, and in fact we've had the new Nintendo 3DS in Japan for about like 6 months now, or 5 months now, and haven't actually had a game that actually takes advantage of the new Nintendo 3DS features, like specifically. This game will actually use the C-Stick. It will, Final Fantasy Explorers use the C-Stick a bit, but it will actually properly use the C-Stick, and it will take advantage of the processor. The whole point of this new Nintendo 3DS is apparently that it's faster and will play games that you couldn't play on your normal 3DS. I think this is an old Nintendo Wii game, so if you've already played it before, you might not even want to bother, unless you want to play it in 3D. It will not run on your old Nintendo 3DS, the one with no C-Stick here. You've got to have one of these guys that actually has the C-Stick up on here. So make sure that you've got the correct 3DS, the new Nintendo 3DS. So this is my first time playing Xenoblade. I'm really looking forward to the new one though. The new one's going to come out on the Wii U at the end of April, but for now we have Xenoblade, the original Wii game, which has been remastered in a way, in 3D. And hopefully they'll have tuned the game up. I'll show you a bit of the box here. It does say new Nintendo 3DS at the top. It has also got an amiibo mark, which means it looks like they're sticking these amiibo marks on here to show people that it's compatible with amiibo, and it actually tells you here on the back somewhere which amiibo you can actually use with it. In Europe, I think you guys have a black box, but in Japan we've got the white one. I don't know why they decided to go for that. I don't know if they thought maybe that would make it clearer that it's the new Nintendo 3DS. People are getting confused, like, is it the Wii or the Wii U or the 3DS, the new Nintendo 3DS or the 2DS? People are gonna get confused. Maybe people will accidentally buy it and then they'll go, oh, well, I have to buy a new Nintendo 3DS as well. I did get this as a pre-order bonus. This is the Xenoblade soundtrack. It's got 12 tracks on it. With music by various different composers, so I mean, as a composer myself, I'm really looking forward to listening to this as well. Let's jump straight into the unboxing for Xenoblade Chronicles 3D on new Nintendo 3DS. Alright, let's jump straight into the unboxing for Xenoblade new Nintendo 3DS. It is only for the new Nintendo 3DS, so don't try and play it on your old 3DS. Before we open up the box though, let's look at this pre-order goodie. It's a special Xenoblade special soundtrack. I'll just try and get it out of the plastic before we go into the details. Just rip this plastic off and then just slide this off the CD case like this. I can't remember the last time I actually bought a CD in a jewel case. This is, well, actually I didn't buy this one either. This came as a free pre-order bonus. Now in Japan, I don't know about in the UK, you get these little cardboard cutouts on the side of CDs. I've always liked that about Asia. That's really, really cool. Xenoblade special soundtrack. It's got lots of Japanese on it. If you went for the Japanese edition, maybe you're studying your Japanese, you want to learn how to speak it better. Nice red cover. Let's open up the CD itself, and there's some artwork over here. What's his name? Shulk? I haven't played the game before, so actually I'm not very familiar with the characters, but there's a really nice illustration on this card here, and it looks like it has the name. Perhaps this is the artist. I think this must be the actual artist who, yeah, it says illustrator and character designer, Kunihiko Tanaka. So that's quite cool to get that as a nice little bonus. And let's slide this out here from the CD. Wow, I did that incorrectly. This is the front cover. Oh, it's quite shiny actually. It's glossy on the actual sword and kind of matte finish on the rest of it. Opening up the inside, another illustration of a character from Xenoblade, plus the 12 tracks that are in. And you know what's really nice is that I think finally, well, in a way, we're treating CDs for what they really are. They are physical bonus goods for people who like the idea of bonus goods. Whereas if you really just wanted the music, you could just have the download for free. But that's, you know, they've gone to the trouble of making this inside liner. That's the real joy of giving people CDs, really. Xenoblade special soundtrack on a nice red disc. Does look really, really cool. And close the CD case and put that off to the side. Now let's open up the actual game itself. Now you can see that it says Senyo, that means only for new Nintendo 3DS, and we get this white box here in Japan. Now what's really funny and ironic about this game being the very first game for the new Nintendo 3DS is that it's actually an old game. Many people have probably already played this game, but if you haven't already played this game, I actually don't know anything about the original, then this is your chance, this is your chance to get into it, just as it's my chance to get into Xenoblade. Get some screenshots, there's field running around. I presume that it's fairly sort of open world-ish. You can run around from location to location. There is obviously battling. You can actually collect character, trophies or models and background music, soundtrack elements to listen to in the game while you run around. So I guess running around you'll see little items that you can pick up and you can actually experience them a bit later in the options screen. So looking at the details of the game, it is an RPG, it is for one player only, and there are 3 save data slots. So if you are sharing this cartridge with your brother or sister or your children, then you will have extra save slots available, and you can use it in 3D, which is obvious, I guess. You can use trade tokens on Street Pass, and it is compatible with the Shulk amiibo. So if you have the Shulk amiibo, then you will be able to test this on your new 3DS by sticking it on the pad. Let's get this out of the plastic, shall we? Now, 3DS boxes, I always end up just ripping it through the side here and peeling the plastic off like so. Alright, get rid of the plastic. And Xenoblade, new Nintendo 3DS. Open up the box and there's nothing inside except for this. It basically says that the instruction manual is digital, they haven't bothered to print it, and in a way, they've still wasted paper by showing me this. But in a way, maybe this is just the transitioning period. We're just getting ready to, save more trees. Shame that for a new Nintendo 3DS, there's nothing special in here. I was hoping that there would be a little more pomp and circumstance for a new Nintendo 3DS, but there's actually, but there's actually really nothing going on inside the box. That's a little bit disappointing. But then here we have the cartridge itself. It says new Nintendo 3DS. Now I don't actually know if this is actually different in shape to a normal 3DS cartridge. I happen to have a Tobidase Doubutsu no Mori Animal Crossing cartridge here, and I can't see any differences between the cartridges yet. Looks identical to me. How about on the top? Same. Yeah, so cartridge-wise, new Nintendo 3DS games and Nintendo 3DS games are identical. There really isn't anything that's going to prevent you from sticking this into the wrong one. So let's just try that, seeing as I've got my old 3DS here. This is my old 3DS LL, or XL as you call it in the States and in the rest of the Western world. It does slot straight in, but presumably it won't work. Let's see what happens when we turn it on. So there it is, Xenoblade. It actually shows up on the screen, but when I try to click it, it does say, this software is for use on the new Nintendo 3DS only. You can't use it. So you can actually load it up and actually see this screen, and you will actually be able to see it in 3D, and you can even, you can even listen to the sound, but you cannot actually play it. So that's a little bit cheeky that they even let you put it in. I thought it would be nice to see them actually put a different shape of cartridge in there, but they didn't bother to do that. So just pop that out of the old Nintendo 3DS LL, and let's actually take the game and put it into a new Nintendo 3DS. So I've got the blue one here, and I've got this special edition Smash Brothers one over here. We're going to be using the limited edition Smash Brothers one for now. I'll just slide, oh, it's on the bottom, not on the top. Slide that in, and let's switch on our new Nintendo 3DS. Alright, so we have the new Nintendo 3DS up, and we can actually click on Xenoblade here, and it's the same as before. Anyway, let's load it up and let's see what the game is like a little bit. Now, obviously, I'm not running it in 3D because I don't have a 3D camera. If I had a 3D camera, I might actually try that in the future, see if I can record 3D gameplay. That would be quite cool, but for now, we just have a normal camera. I will also be making gameplay videos in the future, but for now, this console is not modified. The one that is getting modified is actually in the Katsuki workshop right now in Tokyo. The guy is actually sticking the capture card into my new Nintendo 3DS right now, but for now, while it is being modified, I will have to use my other new Nintendo 3DS. I heard that when someone actually unlocked and sort of jailbroke the new Nintendo 3DS, I heard that actually they had English and Japanese on the same cartridge, so I have a funny feeling that there is English on this cartridge somewhere, but it's not hacked, and I don't have any intention to hack it either. So I'll just have to play it in Japanese, but I guess that's the point of the channel anyway, so play it in Japanese. Graphics looks pretty good. Gods and giants. So it's like playing a real game, but in slow motion. Oh, there's something scary coming towards us. Ew. Now it's saying that I probably need to run around and fight, huh? So let's see what buttons I can press. I can jump. And I'm in battle mode now. Let's try... And okay, now to battle, I can select that option there in the middle, and there's also a fighting option, so I'll just press that. Alright, so I'm actually attacking now. Yep, and we got one of them down. Now I'm going to try using the C-stick. C-stick does work. You can actually rotate around like so. Let's go for another attack, shall we? I don't actually know who I'm targeting. This guy. Alright. He's down! Now let's target this guy. Actually, you know what? I think I prefer just using the D-pad rather than the C-stick. Oh well. And he's down! Great! C-stick, spin... Ah, there's more coming this way, so let's check out some of these enemies. You're next. Alright, so another one down. Let's take you on, shall we? So basically I just hold down the A button, huh? Bring it on! Who's next? Oh, bigger one. Okay, this guy is a little larger than the first. I can't target him yet for some reason. Oh, okay, I can target him now. Maybe we hadn't actually initiated the battle yet. I still have plenty of health, apparently. And also, I have these powers on the left and the right. So I have Enchant, and I also have Buster. Let's try Buster. Ooh, nice. That was cool. It was kind of like a limit break. And he's down. That was quite cool. And we never actually get to see what happens. Ooh, space. Oh, I suppose this is the part where we're being shown like all the different areas that we'll be able to run around in the actual game. Xenoblade. So this is 1 year later. So that's Shulk. Great, so there's a monster here, doing a normal turn strike. Might actually try this one as well. This is Backslash. Special arts. Once you've killed monsters, they drop entire treasure chests. Now, I don't know any monsters that carry treasure chests on them, but let's just take everything. Now, in situations like this, it is nice to have the analog stick. Doing my chain attack now. Great, one more. Level up! Ooh, that was an epic attack. You can see the resolution is really rather poor on even on the new Nintendo 3DS. There's not a lot of detail. We're basically like these smudges on the screen. But when I do proper gameplay videos, it'll probably be clearer to see how low resolution the graphics are. But you're not playing it for the graphics, that's why you have a new Nintendo 3DS. Ooh, I leveled up and I got a new type of attack. Oh, we can use our special attack again. Yes. And this one's going to be ready in a moment. Yay! Ooh, check that out. Look at the sky. This is nice. This is one of the most expansive environments I've seen on a 3DS game before. You know, in games like Monster Hunter, you very quickly come up against the boundaries of the locations. And we have arrived at Colony number 9. That's pretty much everything I wanted to show you today. You get the actual cartridge, new Nintendo 3DS, Xenoblade, and in Europe and America it will say Xenoblade Chronicles 3D. And you also get this special soundtrack if you pre-order it. Don't know if you have to pre-order it to get this, but maybe while stocks last they'll give this to you as well. Looking forward to listening to this later, playing this game. Do look out for the gameplay videos when that comes on, hopefully in the next few days or so, or maybe next week. It depends how long it takes to get the modification done. The guy did tell me it would take a few days to get it finished, but probably we'll have the first modified new Nintendo 3DS in the world when it does finally arrive. So look forward to those gameplay videos when it happens. Until then, don't forget to comment, subscribe, share the links and all that good stuff, and I'll see you in the next video. This is called a kotatsu. Repeat after me, kotatsu. Your fingertips will get really, really cold. Oh, feels nice and warm. It's really, really good. Happy New Year! Key making with Nihongo Gamer. You see something new every day.